Hi, I'm Jakun, and I'm here to show you all what I got for the month of January this year. Now, the reason why I have that is because this is how I'm holding my phone up to record this um, manga haul. But without further ado, I'm gonna go get straight on into starting off with the manga that I got this month. First up, this is actually a new release, My Dress Up Darling. Now, I was really put off by the title of this. I thought this was very girly, and I thought it was going to be very ecchi, but it's actually a very interesting read about like about the it's about a guy who likes a hobby of making dolls, and then the class queen is recruiting a person to make cosplay for her, and she asks him to make cosplay for her, and it's a very interesting read. It's very interesting in the dynamic about how cosplay is made and what it takes to do cosplay. And yes, there is the reason why it has this is because there's some like panty shots and whatnot in it, but it's no big deal. I'm a man after all. But yeah, I definitely recommend this if you're looking for an enjoyable read. So yeah, My Dress Up Darling. Next up, we have some Viz manga that I got this month, starting off with a new manga that I tried out called Spy Family. Now, I'll admit, I was a little bit skeptical about reading this manga. I kind of knew it would be something special, but never did I think I would enjoy it this much. I've only read like 8 chapters of it, but I decided to pick up a physical copy of it to support the series because I do have a subbed weekly Shonen Jump, but I decided to get it anyway. But this is a very entertaining read filled with a lot of bombastic action, very great character dynamics, and a really funny story overall. And it's a very interesting premise for Shonen Jump. I can't wait to see where it goes in the future. But yeah, Spy Family, Volume 1. And if I do seem a little bit off in this video, it's because I'm kind of in a hurry to record this because I am under a tight schedule. Next up, we have probably one of the best shonen series that I've ever read, in my opinion, called My Hero Academia. Funny story with this manga. I actually kind of stopped reading it around volume 22, but after some encouragement from a friend of mine on Discord, I decided to dive back into the manga and start reading it ahead in Weekly Shonen Jump, and boy, it's not disappointing at all. It's been a great arc so far. The villains have been getting a lot of attention, and it's definitely one thing that I will remember about this arc in My Hero Academia is that the villains finally got focus, and it definitely is paying off a lot. So yeah. I can't say enough good things about My Hero Academia. I will definitely continue reading this arc. So yeah. Next up, we have probably one of my favorite romance manga of all time. We have the Quintessential Quintuplets, Volume 12. We are near the end of the manga. I've already read the manga, so I already know who the bride is. I won't say, but other than my distaste for the ending and how it was handled, this was actually a really enjoyable read. And usually harem series get a very bad rep for using fan service to push the narrative, but this has little to no fan service, and there's no filler stories to continue the plot. It's no filler. It's all straightforward story. It's a very enjoyable read. It's only 14 volumes, so I only have 2 volumes to collect. So yeah, definitely recommend Quintessential Quintuplets if you're looking for a new romance manga to read. Next up, we have another romance manga, and it's actually my all-time favorite romance manga currently. We have Fly Me to the Moon, or Tonikawa as the anime is called. Man, this is such an addicting and very beautiful manga. I love the chemistry between Nasa and Tsukasa. It's something so endearing to read, and I actually just reached chapter 100 of the manga, and I will definitely continue collecting this series. I read them as soon as I got them, so. I definitely recommend Tonikawa if you're looking for a very cute, very wholesome, very Christian-like manga. So yeah, definitely recommend Tonikawa. It's one of my favorite romance manga currently ongoing. Next up, I have some light novel. I have 2 light novels. This one, Rascal Does Not Dream of a Logical Witch, or the Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai light novel series. I love this series. This is my favorite anime from 2018. The anime in light novels really did not disappoint. It's filled with a lot of great character dynamics, a lot of interesting supernatural aspects to the story. The character interactions between Sakura and Mai are some of the sweetest that I've ever seen, and it's a great story. Mai is such a sweetheart. Sakura is he can say the most inappropriate stuff sometimes, but other than that, he's a great guy, and it's a very enjoyable read. I definitely recommend if you are a huge fan of the anime, definitely check out the light novel. It's a great series. I can't say enough good things about it. Rascal Does a Dream of the Lockwood Witch. Lastly, we have the crowning jewel of this haul. We have my current favorite light novel series, Classroom of the Elite, Volume 7. A very thin volume, kind of like the last volume. The last volume was super good. I'm not going to flip through this because I heard like there's a cliffhanger at the end of Volume 6, so I don't want to spoil myself for what happens. But anyways, this is a fantastic light novel series. It's a very fantastic psychological thriller school setting. It feels a lot older than most light novel series, and I'd say if you're looking for a good light novel to read and you want to experience, oh boy, Best Girl. If you want to experience a good light novel series, and especially a school series, I will definitely recommend you Classroom of the Elite. It's one of my favorite light novel series of all time. Actually, these are very quick reads. It doesn't really take long to read these. Like it's very wide text. It's very easy to read these in like 24 hours. I usually read them very quickly, and I always read them as soon as I get them. So yeah, but that is pretty much it for my manga haul for this month. I don't have anything planned for next month, so. And expect probably a very small haul for the month of March. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you the next time.